let's dive into the side sit movement. This is a great movement to be working on, especially around the time that your little one is working on their milestone of sitting. So this little one is 6 months. He's conquered the sitting position, but we've also been working on the side sit. This seated position is great. It's working on a lot of skills that they need for their next milestone of crawling, and he's using it in a really strong way. Still, this baby will be working on side sit. There are some babies though who will be good in this classic seated position, and they will just dump into their pelvis and they won't make this position very strong. You can even feel this yourself, how you can kind of sit here and not work that hard versus coming up and being active in this position. So especially for the babies who are using the classic seated position like this and they're dumping into their hips, we really want to work on side sit. But regardless, every baby can be working on side sit. So what is side sit? If baby's legs are like this here, one leg will stay in the front at that 90 position and then 90 degrees back. So they'll be in this position here working. You might find that they start falling, and that's when we're going to anchor their hip. And we want to watch them on both sides. So then the opposite leg will be forward and the other leg will be back. And same thing, they might be falling and then we'll anchor their hip. Side sit is really important because it's working on the core in a different way. And I would argue a bit more even functional than this position, although again, both are needed because this works on the obliques. They're reaching, they're having to catch themselves. They're working on a lot more pelvic strength here. And then this is a great position for transitioning to crawling. So they'll be in this side sit. They'll fall forward. A lot of times they'll just go and they'll start working on that 4-point and rocking, but then they'll eventually go into the side sit, get into that 4-point and then start crawling. And you'll find a lot of crawlers will then fall back into a side sit and then pop back up. So this is a really functional movement and it's something that you can start working on when your little one is working on sitting. So let's see if this little one here will demonstrate. Bring all the toys around. So both legs are forward, as you can see. I'm going to take my pointer finger and come behind his knee and bring this right leg of his back. Boop, 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 boop. And you can see now he's in side sit. He's anchoring with his hands, but you'll see him move all around just based off of where toys are. If he were to be falling, because it was hard for him, I would just anchor this hip on the side that has the leg that's back. So I just hold here and he would be working. But now he's showing off. He only has one hand down. The other one's up playing. He's popping back up. Perfect. But now I'm going to show you on the other side. So now I'm going to bring this leg back to forward. And now his left leg, I'm going to bring my pointer finger. I'm going to kind of grip around like this and come and bring that leg back. Same thing, holding in this position here. You'll find oftentimes that your little one is having a harder time on one side versus the other. Still work on both sides, but work on the side that's a bit harder. And again, if they're starting to lean and fall, just anchor down that hip on the side of the leg that is back. So those legs are roughly at a 90-90, and this is a side sit position, something that you can begin right around the time that they are working on their regular seated position. And in the beginning, you'll just be there for some support, but it's a great skill for them to be able to conquer.